10 decisions shape your life.
Brandon and I met our freshman year in English class, but we were not friends at all. And we officially became friends our sophomore year in our biology class. We sat next to each other, and the second we both started talking to one another, we knew we were interested, and then we started dating. So what happened was Mrs. Lohner, our biology teacher, wanted us to find our lab partners for this semester, but they weren't actually lab partners, they were just people we were going to work on assignments with. And our friend Brad wanted him to be his partner, and they had already decided before the class had even begun that they were going to be lab partners. Luckily for me, Brandon thought I was pretty. I thought he was cute. Sophomore year, I know. Brandon thought I was cute, and so when I asked him to be my lab partner, he went, "Sorry, Brad," and then totally ditched him and became my lab partner. And then Brad had to become partners with somebody he hated, but it worked out in my benefit, so it's okay. At the end of this year, we will have been in a long-distance relationship for 2 years. We went from being together every day, talking every day, to now maybe we talk 3 or 4 times a day. At first, we Skyped almost twice a week. We tried to be on Skype for longer than an hour. And just with us being busy, us finding, our own people at our school, taking harder classes, it's dwindled down to we'll text each other good morning, we'll text each other good night, and we'll plan our weekends around being able to Skype with one another. That was a little bit of an adjustment period that we both had to go through. There was a time where we both felt that we were being ignored, but after we found the routine of being able to say, "I'm sorry I can't talk, I have class for 7 hours straight, I'll talk to you later, I'll talk to you once we get home," and things like that, that's when the routine came along. And so that's worked itself out a little bit better. The hardest part about being in a long distance relationship is that I lack the physical touch that most people have in normal relationships. You'll see people on campus walking around holding hands, or somebody giving their significant other a kiss on the forehead before they leave for class, or even if it's just a simple high five because they're excited about something. I lack that, but it's not a negative thing that I lack that either, because it makes it so that the time that we actually get to spend together, it's more special. And when I'm with him, and if he gives me a hug in the morning after we have breakfast or things like that, it feels more personal for the two of us. And the other hardest thing about being in a long distance relationship is that I don't get to have him at my beck and call whenever I'd like. If I need a favor, or I need to vent about something that happened in class, or my mom called me and I'm frustrated with her and I need to talk to somebody. It's more of a time restraint that we have together, but like I said before, making it so that there's that communication boundary and the understanding that I'll be able to talk to him eventually throughout the day. It's not as bad as it could be. The most rewarding thing I've gotten out of being in a long distance relationship is that I've found my sense of who I am by myself. And while Brandon is a huge part of my identity, and when I tell people about myself, he's one of the first things that I mention, I think I've found more of who I want to be in life by myself, and I found the people that I want in my life, and I'm in a community that makes me extremely happy. And Brandon is also in a place that makes him extremely happy, and he's found his people and he's found his true calling. So us both getting to experience those things without having to make the sacrifice of one person can't be in a place where they want to be, it's really rewarding. especially getting to see him grow as a person. I feel as though we've both come into ourselves a little bit more, which is awesome.
I have to turn this in by putting it on YouTube, so...
Great, we're gonna be on YouTube.
I'm YouTube famous already. You should show my YouTube videos.